lot of whirring going on. I'm not sure if this has actually started or not yet. Well, looks like it might be. I'm just sitting there waiting for something to happen. But it does look like it is actually apparently working now live. So, just because I know this is going out for later as well, I am going to be transcribing This Charming Man by the Smiths, the legend that is Johnny Marr on guitar. Incredible tune. Not one I'm as familiar with as probably people who grew up in England are. I grew up in Australia, and the Smiths weren't as big there, at least not in my generation. Maybe they were slightly older people, I'm not sure. But really interesting track, this one. Quite a lot of stuff going on. I'm not anticipating this being an easy transcription like you know, other tunes might be, because there's a lot of more subtle things I'm going to have to try and pick up on you know, open strings ringing out and stuff like that. So that's going to be today's work. I've got the chat up in front of me as well. I will be trying to, actually I need to put the pop-out chat, there we go. I will try and keep an eye on some of the chat as well, but I'm mostly just kind of letting you guys in on what it's like for my job of working out songs and stuff, more than doing a Q&A. Q&A sessions I normally do on the other channel, and I don't play copyright songs, but we'll see. This, you know, you might have this only as a live event, because because I'm playing little bits of the original track. Some publishers just block the video straight away, so after the chats, the live thing's finished, it's just gone forever. So hopefully that won't be the case. I don't know what the Smiths publishers are like, but anyway, I'm going to make a start. Hello everyone that's joined me so far. Nice to see you. Here we go. Oh no, I've got that turned on. I'm going to need to mute.
Hopefully that might be the case.
I'm hearing myself back. I don't want to do that. There we go. Mute myself, because I need the computer audio to hear the track. Oh god, there's something weird going on to an open string. That open string. Oh, hang on. I might need to be in a different tuning. Guitar in tune, that's the next question. Before I should have checked that really beforehand. More or less in tune. Should really think of these things before I hit the live button, eh? Okay, I might just have a little playthrough actually, and just kind of get a bit more of a feel for what's going on. What's that? Hang on. Something else going on funny there. Track's in a funny tuning too. I want that to be an A note. I'm definitely in tune on that. Okay, if I'm in tune, I'm going to fiddle with the track. In fact, no, I'm going to cheat. I'm just going to quickly find Johnny Marr playing it and figure out what key he's in, because that's going to be a bit easier than. Oh, it's definitely D. He's definitely playing that. So what tuning is he in? Ah, the record's definitely. So I'm playing, that sounds like that, so that's got to come. If I want that to be a D, I need to tune it down a semitone. So this is one of those little cheaty things that some of you guys might not know about. Rather than me retuning my guitar to the track, which is what I used to do. Thanks to technology, I use this software called Transcribing. I just tune the track down. It's a lot easier. It's got like a little Okay, so that's, I'm going, it's funny, I'm going down, down a semitone. Hang on, I was going down a semitone, oh, and then down a bit more. Wow. It's almost like 1.5 semitones flat almost. It's a bit weird. Anyway. Here we go, let's have another little look-see at that. Okay, that's definitely the key. So I'm actually down one semitone and minus 53 cents. If you want to play along with it and you want to use Transcribe, keep your guitar in normal tuning, and that's how it makes it a lot easier to. Sorry, if I keep looking down here, I've got like an iPad which is framing the thing because I'm using this new camera over there, and I'm looking over here at my computer screen. So there's all sorts of things going on. So yeah, let's have another go at doing that. Now it makes a bit more sense. Okay, just going to double check by doing a quick half speed. Trying to work out if it's or it's all downs. Very clever riff this. Johnny Marr is an absolutely fantastic guitar player, that's got to be said. I think it's that. I'm going to put that in. Actually, I'll double check it now. I always had the debate whether it would just be like, yeah, at what point to start getting really fussy about it is always my debate. Do I just kind of roughly work it out and then change it later? But I think I'm going to go for trying to be fussy right at the beginning. Doesn't quite sound that clean, but I think that's what it is. So, stuff like that. That's obvious. Now is this where the main kind of riffy thing starts? Let's go back to normal speed. It does my ears in if I do spend too long in half speed. It's like, ugh. It. So 9, 9, 8, 9, 7, open string. Not sure if that's another open string or not. I think that's one of those ones where I might have to do a bit of watching instead of just listening. This is it's a tricky little riff, this one. Slightly different the second time. Unusual. Do, do, da, do, da. That's true. Sounds like. I think that's it. Da, da, ya, da. 11. probably funny for you guys, that any of you that know, from my experience, Smiths fans are normally big Smiths fans. So if you're a Smiths fan, you're watching this, you probably already know how to play this riff, and you're watching me going, oh my god, he's stumbling around it. I know how to do it, it's probably like this, but no, it's part of the journey, and I think you learn a lot by going through this process. For me, I will learn something about, you know, guitar by going through and learning this tune, which is what it's all about. Yeah. 13, 14. Oh. That funny thing again. Do, 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 do. That D chord? Really? What's that chord? Ah. Yeah. I think it's that. 7, 7, 7, 10. Twice. So I think it's that so far. Oh. Let's have another little look. Ah, get the rhythm right. Think about the rhythm in a second. It's faster than you'd think. It's that rhythm of that bit. This is the problem with learning songs that you're not as familiar with, you know. Yeah. Getting there. Yeah. I think that's it. Now I'm just going to do what I don't normally do this, but because this riff's a bit sticky, I found a video just before I started here of Johnny Marr playing. I haven't really watched it yet, but I knew that I had it in the bag before I wasted loads of time on trying to get it. So I'm just going to watch how he does it, just to make sure that I'm staying in the right ballpark here. Otherwise, it's
so you've got that basis, and then on top of it, I'm going.
So that's all I've got, but it's good because it's given me the next bit a little bit as well, and I know I'm right, basically. That wasn't an extra note there somewhere. Yay! We got it. It's fun, isn't it? Now, let me just see how much more we got. Now the verse, so that's the intro. For those of you interested, so what my tabs look like, I just thought that was the screen there, that's the kind of thing that I do, I'm writing out. It's nothing fancy, just, you know, bare bones, transcribing. I would normally do it in pencil, to be honest, but there were no pencils here, so I just grabbed a pen, so there might be a little bit more scribbling out than normal. So the verse, now let's, well actually let's just do a little quick Q&A session if there's anyone got any questions about what I'm doing here. Okay, Constantine, helped you play in a band, that's awesome, well done man, I'm sure that took a lot of work. You can play it with a capo but Johnny Marr doesn't, okay, so that would be, that is, Dr. G House is a bit confused. I'm actually trying to transcribe it myself. I'm not trying to, I am transcribing it. That's how it goes. It is easier at half speed, so I quite often dip between normal speed and half speed. That's a kind of, often with half speed you hear things like slides better, and you can hear sometimes even pick direction. If the pick isn't super fast, you can hear which of the notes comes first, so it gives you an indication on picking direction sometimes. So that's a good way of doing it. Okay, love my colourful mug. Oh, I've had this mug for like years and years and years. Years and years and years. I think some of the very first JustinGuitar videos that I had this mug. Cup of tea is very, very important. This is a Sir guitar. I think it's called an Alt T guitar. It's like a double humbucker. I've got it on the split though, so I've got that pickup split. It's the Pete Thorne humbuckers, which are incredible. I mean, Pete Thorne's a great guitar player on pretty much every level anyway, but his pickups are superb as well. Advice to stop could you give me advice to stop my 3-year-old twins putting things inside my acoustic? Afraid not, I keep all my guitars downstairs, so my 2-year-old doesn't go anywhere near them. Will you be noting down the chords implied by the melody as well? I haven't, I will be, definitely, because when I teach a song like this, it's likely I'll teach like a chords version as well. I just haven't got to that because I've only just started on the verse. So first challenge with this kind of tune for me. Really, the intro seemed to hold a lot of the keys to this song to me when I listened to it. So that's the yeah. But yes, I will be doing the chords as well. Tips on transcribing. Well, Cyrus, you could watch and learn, I guess, because that's what I'm doing now. So just seeing how I do it, I guess it's the same thing. Shy Boy by Katie Mello. Well, I've played that about 1,000 million times with her, so I should probably do it, but I haven't thought about doing those yet. Chest, Andreas. Yeah, okay, nice hair. Thank you, Johan. Maybe you could store tips on home installment. Are those very thick walls I have there? No, they're not very thick walls, and you'll sometimes hear my daughter running around upstairs. It's not really soundproofed. I'd probably like to build my own studio room, but it's good enough for now. One thing that I did that really helped was these curtains. You can see in the background this black curtain, and there's another one beside me. They're made by a German company called Hofer, H-O-F-A, Hofer Acoustic, and they're acoustic absorbing curtains, and they made a huge difference to this room. I'm really happy with them. I don't have a deal, by the way, with them, that company. Just they make good stuff. Yes, there will be a lesson on the chain. I just haven't finished transcribing it, and yeah, I need to practice it a bit and make sure that I can do it comfortably before I teach it. So it'll be happening sometime soon. Okay, back to work for me. Let me just work on this verse. What's that exactly going on there? I hate things like that. It's like, can't quite really hear it. Oh, no, do. So the verse has the first two bars as the riff. Then it's doing. Just going to listen to the half speed again, see if I hear anything else. Sure it's 3, 4. Oh God, that's hard to hear. Things like that. That's hardest to hear is when it's not working out the parts, it's hearing in amongst everything else. I might have to get headphones on this in a second, which is something else I find really helpful. Okay, also, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat. I don't recommend this, but it is back in the old day, I just would have struggled around with this for ages until I figured it out. But because I've got a video of him playing it, I'm going to watch it because it'll just make it a lot quicker and probably more entertaining for you guys as well. Ah, there we go. And I've got exactly what I wanted, which is that bit that I couldn't really hear. And I got it exactly right as well. Well done, me. Give myself a pat on the back. See, you hit that? Did you hit that D? What's that? What do you think? Aha, gotcha. Do you? Very clever writing. Very clever writing. Really great guitar player, Johnny Marr. Wow. That's a funny transition. Just before you think that the camera's suddenly got a look, if I find a bit like that I can't, doesn't feel comfortable, the solution to that is to do it a few times, and you should do the same thing when you're practicing. If you're learning a riff and there's one bit that doesn't work but the rest of it's fine, practice the bit that doesn't work. Hopefully. Getting there. So sometimes a little bit of video cheating can be a great, very, very useful thing indeed. that's where it escapes. That's interesting. So, yeah, that's one of the interesting things about this band, is that the vocal is not as related to the where the guitar riff sits. The phrasing is kind of weird, but in a quite an interesting way, actually. So anyway, so where that is. Okay, so that's the end of the verse. So that I'll just make a note. End of verse is slide the 10, 8, 10 thing. See, on transcription, sometimes I don't worry about writing like technical stuff. I just write what the thing is, you know. I find it a little bit easier. A jumped up country boy who never knew his place. He said, return to me, he knows so much about these things. He knows so much about these things. I would go out tonight. A jumped up country. A jumped up country boy. A jumped up country boy who never knew. So now I'm the chords are a little bit murky, so I'm basically listening to bass lines to hear. So so I know it's probably going to C to D. I think the next note is a jumped up country boy. And E, so probably E minor, in this key, yeah. A jumped up country boy who never. Oh, sorry, A minor. A jumped up country boy who never knew his place. A jumped up country boy who never knew his place. She said, return. There's something else funny going on there, but anyway, as a start, it's going C, D, E minor. A jumped up country boy who never. I think that's an A. Who never knew his place. I think that's an A minor, and then it's going back to C. Who never knew his place. She said. Who never knew his place. She said. A minor again. Who never knew his place. She said. Return to me. So it sounds like it goes C, A minor, E minor. Interesting. Who never knew his place. She said. Return to me. Who knows the who never knew his place. She said. Return to me. I can hear some of that riff bounding around now. Who never knew his place. She said. Return to me. Who knows so much. Who knows so much about me. Who knows so much about these things. He knows so much about these things. I would go. Then I think it does the same thing, but it might stay on the E minor for a bit longer. Let's have a little listen again around this cycle. He knows so much about. I need to go a little bit back. She's a boy who never knew his. A jumped up country boy who never knew his place. She said, return to me. He knows so much about these things. He knows so much about these things. I would. Okay, and then there's bar of E, 2 bars of E, and then E with a stop. Okay. Working out what he's playing. That's really difficult because there's so many layers, right? So that's the kind of thing where it's to work out what the standard one is. There's definitely like at least 3 layers of guitar in that. So I might revert to seeing if I can find videos of Johnny Marr playing it, because that is a really good thing. Let me just see what Johnny Marr playing this Charming Man. What's this one?
But some of the early demo into sort of.
Here he's playing the chords.
That's right, yeah. But if you got like a.
What's that funny
See
chord?
if I can get this right, yeah. But if you got like a.
Ah, it's playing the first chorus of G. Is it a G over C? Interesting. Nice chords, the way he's playing it though. And there you got the chords for the intro, to go underneath the intro. So G, C, D, then that'll be a D just at the end there. Anyway, that's not helping for working out what grips he's using for the. Let's have a look, see what we can find under Johnny Marr. Charming Man live. This is the sort of thing that I go for trying to figure out how the hell he's doing this stuff. Is that just the same video I just saw?
I remember I used to. I said, oh, like height of it, right? And by the end of the day, you can play it. You know what you're in search of.
Between the singer and the guitar.
Where's the?
Exuding the smell, the sound with you. In
Okay.
a 3D.
Any of you guys know out there in internet land a video of him, close-up video of him playing the verses? That would be pretty awesome right now. So sometimes I might muck around with this for ages trying to figure out, you know, what the grips are, because I can hear some of them, and there's definitely bits of the riff going on as well that there's overdub, but trying to hear the overdubs within that. I mean, I haven't tried. There's a few tricks that I can use here in my in the karaoke mode. Sometimes if I make it active and put it into karaoke mode, it gets rid of the voice often. Not really helping in this case. sometimes putting it in mono can help, so I'll try that next.
A young up country boy who never knew his place. He said, return the ring, he knows so much.
Okay, there's some people that need hide this user. Sorry Jamie, you're going bye-bye. And so's Johnny. Okay. Okay, what have we got going on in chat room area? I bet the chords are on the screen. I'll look for the interview. Johnny doesn't use a capo. I know he doesn't use a capo. He's tuned up. Multiple videos of him playing, and he doesn't use a capo. Yes, I know that. There's one of him playing a telly acoustically somewhere on YouTube at the end of the interview. Okay. Anyway, no comments there on you guys. If you've okay, let's just leave it. I'm going to sit on that for a little while until I'll probably do a bit more research on it later, just to make sure, to try and figure out where nice grips for the chords, if there's particular chords that he might use for that. I know he seems to like this D, so I would suppose it's C, D, maybe E minor up there, that kind of thing. To A minor. Definitely likes A minor 7 as well. I mean, I've got most of it's there, I think. Yeah, nearly. Yeah, I mean, I'm fairly happy with that as a starting point for this kind of a tune. I might just run it through from the start and just jam along with those little chorus bits. Sometimes what I'll do, like about now, I'll play it at 70% just because I want to kind of get it right and get the feel right, make sure there's no bits that I'm snuffing up. So quite often when I'm playing a tune, I'll learn it at normal speed most of the time, half speed for anything that I'm concerned about, and then once I've, like now, I'm fairly confident up through the verses and the choruses, so I could probably play it at full speed, but it would be easier at 70%, so I'm going to do that and just have a go through. The software I'm using is called, oh hang on, I don't know if this is helpful, but there's an isolated guitar track. Edward Natrop drops a bomb. This charming man, because that would be amazing. Isolated guitar. There we go. The guitar track. Ah, yeah. Great. Oh, dude, I don't know why I hadn't thought of that. You get an extra super helpful Helping Justin badge. That's wicked. So if any of you are learning this song, I just search for it. I mean, you could search for it too, but I'll just post it in the comments. That is a great find there. In fact, I might just use that for, should I do it now or later? See, this is where I'm a little bit fussy about things like this, and I would probably rip this audio and then use it in half speed just to double check. Ah, Yeah, because I can't play along with it because it's in his funny tuning. Lovely reverb on the guitar as well. Okay, just getting to see what happens when it comes to the chorus. A little bit of a Wayne, of course, hope you don't mind. Man, this is super cool having these ISO tracks, man. It's a very consistent part, very well thought out. I think this is the last time round if my... Yay! Oh, this is perfect, dude. This is about as good as if you're transcribing and you can find an isolated track that's like boom. You know, we've got exactly. I was saying there's too many guitars there for me to really hear what's going on because quite often they, you know, and I do it as well when I'm recording with my band. We, you know, we layer up a whole bunch of tracks and then we just kind of mix them together so it creates a kind of a wash. You don't necessarily want distinction between the parts, and this is gold. Okay, so I'm going to have to nick that audio. Where's my hijacker gone? Is it installed in this computer? I'm not certain, I can't remember if I've installed it here or not. It's definitely on my laptop. Audio hijack, there we go. Install update, yeah, I need that. Okay, so I use this program called Audio Hijack for things like this where I want to nick the audio. Install and relaunch. Okay, there we go. We want to make a new session and we want to record application audio, then choose, and then we want the application isn't iTunes, it is my Firefox or Safari. I think that is in Chrome, Google Chrome. Capturing audio from Google Chrome requires an instant on extra. Install. Okay, I don't know what these are, but okay, I'll believe you. I've heard that before. Okay, so install extras. Okay, so I want to record from Google Chrome. Is it going to do it now? Yep. Okay, and then actually I'm going to do this later because I have to play through the whole track, and that might create some problems with my with the copyright police if I start playing the whole of that thing all the way through. So I will do that later, and it's actually it's 1 o'clock. It's I should go and have some lunch. I'm bloody hungry actually. So hopefully this has been an interesting stream for some of you so far. I will do the finishing touches of this chord stuff on my own, and there should be a lesson for this fairly soon. Obviously, you know, once I've learned a song, I need to practice it so I feel kind of confident enough that I can teach it to you, that I can play it well, because if I can't play it, then it doesn't feel right to that I should be teaching it. So look, just before I go, I will do a little bit quick Q&A sort of session if anyone's interested. No, I'm not tuned up to F sharp. I've tuned the track up. So the software that I use called Transcribe, if you go to the transcribing section of my website, there's a link to the software that I use. And it's a lot easier, rather than retuning my guitar, to just tune the track down in this case. And it's down 1 semitone and also minus 53 cents. So it's like 1.5 semitones down. If you've got any questions, you want to pop them in right now. I know there's a slight delay here between me speaking and this. That would be helpful actually. if I just go to here and I go to transcribing and I go to there, copy link address, and if you, there's the link to the software that I'm using called Transcribe. Use it all the time. If you've got any questions, I have videos. If you go to the transcribing section of my website, I've got a whole course on how to write the tabs effectively, what the process is, how to learn to stop quickly, and I've even got recordings that I specifically did for people to learn how to do transcribing on their own. So like I played the stuff so we can check that it's definitely that. It's a really good course, man. There's like I'm just on there now. There's 9 lessons in the course, and then there's tip things as well where I say, hey, if you want to learn this Green Day song, go and have a try it. It's an easy one, and then you can get tip 1, which will tell you what the chords are, but in the wrong order, so you've got to work that out. I think it's a pretty effective little thing. Johnny Marr is not sure it's the hardest to play or transcribe, but it's definitely not easy. I'm not just playing random songs right now. Jen, yeah, that's not the idea. Am I using a copper pick? No, I'm using, at the moment I've been using lately these Blue Chip brand, which are ridiculously expensive plectrums, but they're really good. So yeah, I've got like 2 or 3 of them, and I'm just kind of testing out whether I might switch to them semi-permanently. I mostly use either Dunlop Jazz 3s, or I've got my own branded picks, which you can buy on my store. When did I buy the Sir Telly? About a year ago, or something like that. Really like it. You know, it's very different to my normal Telecaster, which is an original 60s one. But I really like it. I love the neck on it. I'm a big fan of the Sir guitar necks. So there we go. Well, that'll be enough for now. I need to go and get myself some food and then come back and finish this song so I can do a lesson for you all. Probably filming tomorrow. This one and what's the other one I worked at? Oh, hopefully if I can get enough practice in, I'll do the chain, but it depends on how much time I get to practice this afternoon. So I think I'll leave it at that for now. Thank you for joining me for the Ustreams. I'm doing these streams on both of my channels, so please check that you're subscribed and got notifications on. If you click the little bell icon on my channel, if you go to my channel, you subscribe and you hit the little bell, it'll notify you when I start streaming. I'll be doing transcribing exercises on this channel, Q&A and other kind of guitar-y lesson, non-song stuff on my main teaching channel. So hopefully I will see most of you very soon again sometime, and yeah, later potatoes.